Namaste. I, JBN Sheetal Singh, Assistant Professor at Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur, in Faculty of Pharmaceutical Sciences. So previously, we have started the symptomatic drugs, and we have done many symptomatic drugs. Now, let's see the indirect acting symptomatic drugs. First, they may enter the sympathetic nerve ending and display stored catecholamine transmitter. Such drug has been called as amphetamine-like or displacer. Second, then they may inhibit the uptake of release transmit by interfering with the action of NE transporter or NET. First drug in this is amphetamine. Racemic mixture is important because of its use and misuse as a CNS stimulant. Readily enter the CNS where it has marked the stimulant effect on the mood and alertness and a depressant effect on appetite. Its D isomer is more potent than the L isomer. Amphetamine actions are mediated through the release of NE, to some extent dopamine. Performance of simple mental tasks improved, but number of error increased due to the overconfidence. Drug of abuse and is capable of psychological dependence, but little or no physical dependence. Therapeutic use is narcolepsy, attention defects, hyperactive disorder. Treatment of toxicity is acidification of urine. Next is methamphetamine. So it is very similar to the amphetamine with an even higher ratio of central to peripheral action. Methylphenidate, amphetamine variant whose major pharmacologic effect and abuse potential are similar to those of amphetamine. More effective than amphetamine in treating uh, narcolepsy and attention the defect hypersensitive disorder. Next is the modafinil. Modafinil is the psychostimulant, inhibit both NE and DA transporters. Therapeutic use is improve the wakefulness in the narcolepsy. In shift worker, to relieve the fatigue in multiple sclerosis, adjunct in the obstructive sleep apnea associated with increase in BP and heart rate, usually mild. Tyramine, high concentration in some fermented food like cheese, readily metabolized by MAO in the liver and is highly inactive when taken orally because of a very high first pass effect. If administered parenterally, it has an indirect symptomatic action caused by release of stored catecholamine in patient treated with the MAO inhibitor. Thiamine may cause the marketed increase in blood pressure, reaction. Patient taking MAO inhibitor must be very careful to avoid the thiamine containing food. Mixed action symptomatic. Ephedrine, the plant Ephedra vulgaris, has been used in traditional Chinese medicine for 2000 years for the treatment of asthma and hay fever, as well as for the common cold. Ephedrine is a non-catechol. It has high bioavailability and relatively long duration. It releases NE and activates the beta 2 receptors directly, cross the blood-brain barrier, and it is powerful stimulant. Nowadays, only used to treat the hypotension with spinal anesthesia. Repeated dosing is tachyphylaxis. Pseudoephedrine, one or of four ephedrine enantiomers, available over the counter as a component of many decongestant mixture. Methyltramine, used strict to maintain blood pressure in the hypotensive state. Adverse effect is hallucination and convulsions. Phenylpropanolamine was a common component in over-the-counter appetite suppressant. It was removed from the market because its use was associated with hemorrhagic stroke in youth women. The mechanism of this potential adverse effect is unknown. Next drug is anorectic agent like phenphyramine and dexphenphyramine reduce food-seeking behavior, enhancing the serotonergic transmission in hypothalamus. Tolerance to anorectic action develops in 2 to 3 months. USA FDA has recommended the discontinuation. Next is sibutramine and R-sibutramine inhibit both Na and 5-HT uptake in the hypothalamus. These drugs are banned in India and USA. Therapeutic use of symptomatic drug. Cardiovascular action is treatment of acute hypotension used in the hypotensive emergency to preserve cerebral and coronary blood flow. The treatment is usually of short duration while the appropriate intravenous fluid or blood is being administered. Directly acting agonists such as phenelphrin and methoxamine have been used when the vasoconstriction is desired. Cardiac shock and acute heart failure, usually due to massive myocardial infarction. Positive ionotropic agents such as dopamine or dobutamine may provide short-term relief of heart failure symptoms in the patient with advantaged ventricular dysfunction. In low of the moderate dose, these drugs may increase cardiac output and cause relatively little peripheral vasoconstriction. Now, in chronic orthostatic hypotension, impairment of autonomic reflexes that regulate BP can lead to chronic orthostatic hypotension. Due to medications that can affect with autonomic function. Diabetes and other diseases cause the peripheral autonomic neuropathies. Now, the midodrine, oral active alpha-1 antagonist used for the indication. Other symptomatics such as oral ephedrine and phenylephrine can be carried. Cardiac application are isopropanol and epinephrine have been used in the temporary emergency management to complete heart block and cardiac arrest. Dobutamine injection is used as pharmacologic cardiac stress test. Now the pulmonary application. One of the most important use of symptomatic drug is in the therapy of bronchial asthma. Beta-2 selective agent is salbutamol, benbuterol, metoprolol, and terbutaline. Anaphylaxis. The syndrome of bronchospasm, mucous membrane congestion, angioedema, and several hypotension usually responds rapidly to the parenteral administration of ephedrine. Epinephrine is effective because beta-1 increase cardiac output, beta-2 relax constriction bronchioles, alpha-1 constrict capillaries. Glucocorticosteroids and antihistamine may be useful as secondary therapy in anaphylaxis. However, epinephrine is the initial treatment. Ophthalmic application. Phenylephrine is an effective mediastic agent used to facilitate the examination of the retina. It is also a useful decongestant for the minor analgesic hyperemia and itching of the conjunctival membrane. Next is glaucoma. Response to a varieties of symptomatic and symptomatic drugs. Epinephrine is now rarely used, but blocking agents are among the most important therapies. Now, brimonidine, alpha-2 selective antagonist that also lower the intraocular pressure in the use in the glaucoma. The mechanism of action of these drugs in the treating glaucoma is still uncertain. Now, the beta-2 selective agent relax the pregnant uterus. Ritodrine and terbutaline and similar drug has been used to suppress the premature labor. Oral symptomatic therapy is occasionally useful in the treatment of stress, incontinence, loss of small amount of urine associated with coughing, laughing, sneezing, exercising, or other movement that increase intra-abdominal pressure and thus increase pressure on the bladder. Ephedrine or pseudoephedrine may be tried. CNS application, treatment of narcolepsy, modafinil, a new amphetamine substitute, is claimed to have fewer disadvantages, excessive mood change, insomnia, and abuse potential than the amphetamine in this condition. Attention defective hypertensive disorder. Some patient responds well to low dose of methylphenidate and relate agent or to the clonidine. Modafine may also use in ADHD. Now, let's see what we have studied. So, the symptomatic class of drug is a very important class of drug because of its use in so many important conditions like cardiogenic shock, anaphylactic shock, hypertension, congestive heart failure, bronchial asthma, nasal decongestion, narcolepsy, attention defect, and hyperactive disorder. So this is all about the symptomatic drugs and its. So let's know about some question. First is write about down regulation and up regulation. Second question is what is pulmonary application of symptomatic drug? Third question is write what is anaphylaxis. Next question is write the therapeutic use of symptomatic drugs. Next is write a short note on modafinil and amphetamine. What do you mean by direct and indirect acting symptomatic drugs? Hope you understand this. For any query, you can comment below. Thank you and namaste.